For this heart wraparound ear cuff, I have right around 10 inches of a 20 gauge round silver wire. I have two 6mm pearls. And I have a round nose plier, a nylon plier, a chain nose plier, a wire cutter, and a file. And that's all we're going to need today. So let's start out as usual by filing the one end of this wire. Make sure there's no sharpness. Okay. Now let's get our chain nose pliers, and we're going to make a bend in this wire. Make it into a V. Okay. Now with the round nose pliers, we are going to wrap this all the way around our plier. Not sure how to make this so you can see it. So let's wrap this all the way around and down. Okay, and we wrap that down. Now, with our chain nose, I'm going to hold this wire, and then we're going to bend this back up, and we're going to close that up. I'm going to use my nylon pliers to close that little gap up. Bring in the chain nose. That's a problem with the nylon pliers. They're so thick. It's hard to get into small spaces with them. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, with this remaining wire, we're just going to coil that in towards this section. Let's go ahead and curl that up. And with hearts, I like one side to be smaller than the other, but you could certainly make them the same size if you wish. So there we are. We have a little heart. Now we're going to just slide on one of our beads. All right. Now let's grab a hold of our wire with the chain nose plier and just make a wrap, a loop, right at the top of this bead, like that. And now let's make another one going in the opposite direction. And let's tighten everything down. So this is what we have so far. Okay, I'm going to bring in my silicone ear model, and I'm going to place this on this ear, right about there, and wrap it around the ear. It'd be better if you had an actual real ear, but this is what we have to work with, so this is what we're going to use. And let's bring this all the way back up. All right. Now we're going to make two loops here. I'll make mine right about there. So one loop, and then one going in the opposite direction. And let's tighten this down. Alright, so that's what we have. And this should be facing a different way, but that's the good thing about wire. You can just adjust it as you need to. And let's put on our other bead. Now, just in case you're wondering, that's not me panting. It's my daughter's golden retriever. Okay, so let's bend this slightly to the side, just like that, not completely down. And let's get a hold of it with our round nose plier. And bring our wire around our plier. And then back up. Now I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. And then we're going to decide where we want the other loop. Don't want mine to be exactly the same. And of course you can adjust this. I kind of like this funky looking heart. So once you're happy, let's just get a hold of our heart and keep it in place. And we're just going to wrap this tail, a couple times around the bottom of that heart. Okay, let's cut that tail off. I'm going to squish it down some first. Alright, let's cut that off flush, or as flush as we can. Watch your eyes. Well, I can't cut it at all for some reason. There we are. Okay, let's get rid of that tail where we can no longer feel it. Don't want to scratch anybody. Alright, we're in good shape. Now let's get this back on our ear and get it adjusted. I always have adjustments with these wraparounds. And there we go. Now feel free to substitute the wire, the color of the wire. You could probably go to an 18 gauge wire if you want, but I wouldn't go less than 20. A 22 gauge is just, I don't think it's enough substance there to make one. Any bead you want, any shape you want, any size you want. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you will make one of these wraparound heart ear cuffs. Thank you so much for watching.